everyone, and welcome back to Let's Veg About It. Today I'm going to share with you a really simple breakfast recipe, and I ended up learning it at a seminar and I love it. I've changed it up by just removing the honey because I want to make it, keep it more natural. So here are the ingredients that you'll need. You'll need amaranth, okay? And amaranth is an amazing grain. I love it because it reminds me a little bit of quinoa, but it's kind of similar to cereal, really. And so this is obviously the used dye that we're going to use. And we need an apple. And I've got here pumpkin seeds, blueberries, and some I'm almost out. But we have some hemp seeds and chia seeds that we're going to put on it. And of course some almond milk. Now I usually make my almond milk and I have a recipe for how I make mine, and it's all gone, so I couldn't use it, but I want to share with you guys how to cook amaranth and make it an awesome breakfast meal. Is 1 cup of amaranth is to 3 cups water. So if you want it less than that, so you just change up the ratio. So it's a 1 to 3 ratio. And since it's only going to be me, I'm going to do about 1/3 of a cup to about 1 cup of water. Okay? Alright, so let's go ahead and show you guys how to put this simple breakfast together. Alright, so I've already chopped up the apples. Now I'm going to add the amaranth and add some water. And just cook it for about 15-20 minutes. And in the process, you can get other things ready. So while that amaranth is cooking, I like to prepare the bowl. So I'm going to toss in my apples. I know that seems a lot, but once it gets all chopped up or mixed in, it's going to be very filling. And that's what we want, because we don't want you starving your way through lunch, which is often the biggest complaint I hear from people is, oh, I don't know if I can eat vegan or vegetarian because I'm so hungry all the time. Well, you gotta pack it on, you know? You can't just have a tiny little bit of something. You have to add a lot to it so that there's substance. And you know, as I decorate my bowls, I often think, I know it's kind of weird, but I often think it's kind of like the world, you know? It's got all these flavors, it's got all of these beautiful, you know, unique ingredients, and it's kind of like people, you know? Everyone's kind of adds to the world in a beautiful way. And I love how cooking has made me appreciate different cultures and to understand different people, because cooking is a beautiful object lesson for us. And then what I do is I put the amaranth in the middle, and then I fill it up with almond breeze or almond milk. As you can see, the amaranth is boiling, and it kind of looks like quinoa. So it'll boil up until there's no more water, and then you can add a little bit more just to be able to make sure that it's thoroughly cooked. Now if you're looking to sweeten it up, I use cinnamon, and another great thing are raisins. So I'm going to add a couple raisins and cook it in with the amaranth so it sweetens it a little bit, and it's a natural sweetener. And I'm going to add a little bit of cinnamon in there. Alright, as you can see, it's starting to get a bit thicker. Okay, so you're just going to want to keep cooking it up until all that water is fully absorbed. You may want to add a little tiny bit more of water just to make sure it doesn't burn. Okay, and there you have it. It's pretty much all done. And as you see, the water, it has been pretty much absorbed. And so we're just kind of mixing it up a little bit more, but we're going to turn off the heat and let it cool just a tiny bit before we start putting it into the bowl. Yeah, so this is pretty much what amaranth looks like. So it has a very, I mean, you can see the texture a little bit in there, you know? So it's very tiny. They look like little tiny, I guess, seeds, but they're grains and they're really good. So that's basically what I do for breakfast. So let's go ahead and set it up. Okay, and one last thing, we want our almond milk. So we're gonna go ahead and pour it. So it's kind of like a cereal, like I said. You're just gonna pour some cereal in there, or almond milk. And there you have it. Thank you guys so much for joining me on Let's Veg About It. I hope you guys learned something new and have enjoyed learning about a new grain. And of course, my favorite part, I did taste it already. And I forgot. I was like, oh, I want to eat. And then, so I wanted to share with you guys all this goodness in there. It's so yummy. But, you know, you mix it all up and it's really good. And of course, the presentation set. I shouldn't say the presentation isn't everything, but it's great because when you're trying to feed other people and you want them to be interested in the things that you cook, presentation is important. So I hope that you guys did enjoy this lesson. And if you're wondering about the foiled stove, alright, I'm Asian, okay? I'm not gonna hide it. So it keeps my stove clean, so don't judge me. So yes, bon appetit. Well, thank you guys, this was delicious. And have a wonderful day. May you live, thrive, and be healthy. Until next time. Bye-bye.